No, we're nothing but
It's
professionals here. That's what we are. We're nothing but professionals.
that's why it's the most pro.
We are the
And
most pro.
you are wiping the crust out there.
I am wiping the crust off my eyes on this beautiful Christmas morning. Did I wake up on time? Yes. Did I hit the snooze button? No.
No
I hit off.
explanation needed.
I hit off on accident. Then the next thing I know, I wake up 50 minutes later and I go, "Oh, that is not what was supposed to happen."
I was
You
figuring
ever
you were
do
gonna
you ever
go
do the thing where
straight into the show after playing Santa and Rudolph and all that stuff last night.
Yes, we will tell that story here in a second. But you ever like when you think you hit snooze or something or whatever, and you're like, just to make sure that you don't like fall too deep asleep. You ever put yourself in like an awkward situation, awkward position?
No.
Oh, I did
This
that.
is
I'm like,
you.
there's no way I'll fall back asleep like this. Just want to close my eyes for a minute.
I do. I've done the close my eyes for a minute and wake up an hour later. It
Oh,
sucks.
my neck now hurts because of it. But good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas. Welcome back to Game On. This is Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Heavy Steps from Game On. And we're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. We are on a set time. If Mrs. Claus comes down here and says the show's over, the show's over. So just be prepared. But we have until at least 6. So we're good. We're good. We're going to give you a solid 52 more minutes. Okay. Okay. Merry Christmas, Dingus. Merry Christmas, Derp. Sorry we're late, folks. As you could hear, as I was just explaining, that was a situation. I know everyone is shocked by this. Everyone cannot believe it because we are the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. So something like this never happens. But here we are. Here we are. So yeah, I was telling you. God, I need to go make coffee. I was telling you, I got to dress up as Santa yesterday for the first time. Good morning, Miss Wolvenar. Let me say hi to everyone over in the Rumble chat. Since you guys
Yeah.
are so patiently waiting before I get into the story. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let's get in here. Sporting Electron is here. Most on-time sports show. That's right. That's right. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Blue's in the house. What up, Blue? Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Let's see. Heavy Sex is waiting on me. Yep, this is all me. Mont's here. Mont, I saw you said you were banned on X. How the hell did you get banned on X?
And then he said it like follows him on all his devices. Like it
Not over on
recognizes it.
gameon.locals.com. You know what? I'll do a better job of getting the picks out over there too, Mont. I will do a lot
I
better
thought
job.
X was like all about free speech. How do they ban people?
Well, if we tell you steps, then you're gonna get banned too. So it's better not to know, okay?
I'm just saying, like Elon, what you doing, dude? Unban Mont. Come on.
B McCormick's to the house. That's right. B McCormick knows what's up. We are the most on-time, non-clickbait professional sports show on the internet on Christmas. Oh, that crazy Nandu. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay. Let's get into this. Patriots here. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Love it. Love it.
I think it's interesting that the NFL is trying to steal the NBA's thunder today.
What?
NFL's having games
Do
today.
you think the NBA should cut like a quarter of the season? So there's only like 60, maybe 63 games or something like that.
They should have their first game on Christmas Day. The season should
I was going to
start
say,
on
what if we
Christmas
cut
Day.
off like 20 games?
Or Christmas
No one
Eve.
cares about them anyways, and you start officially on Christmas Day.
Or they could have started yesterday because there was absolutely nothing going on except the Granny Bowl last night, which, sorry, San Jose State.
It doesn't matter. I bet the over.
5 overtimes. I had
we got there. It was never a
South
doubt.
Florida plus 3.5. Buku shout out. You had the money line there. But yeah, I think NBA's like who's really paying attention to the NBA right now? You know, for the last 2 months.
I mean, let's be honest. No one pays attention right now either. Like no one really pays attention until after the All-Star break, if that. But even then you got it's really they don't pay attention till April, right before playoffs are about to start.
I just don't understand how no one took advantage of yesterday. You know? Absolutely nothing. You got NHL couldn't have done anything.
Oh, what the heck?
College basketball
Game on what?
Was college basketball on yesterday, or was it just that college bowl game?
Just that college bowl game.
It's wild.
Well, everyone's busy. You know what everyone's doing? Oh God, I have so many stories from yesterday of just, hey, listen, if you need, that's right, grass guy, NBA does suck. If you need, like, I don't know, insulin for your kid, don't wait until Christmas Eve to refill it for the holidays. What are we doing?
Yeah. What's that all about?
Yeah, don't call me with like 4 hours before we're gonna close needing this insulin. Normally, wouldn't be a big deal. First of all, still dumb. You should have got this handled at least at the latest on Monday, right? Okay. Okay. But what they do is they call it needs insulin. Go, okay. We close at 3 today. So just FYI, then I run it. And then guess what? Insurance says, you know what? Last month we liked this, but this month we don't. We want you to run this one, which makes no sense. That's another thing. Insurances just are a pain in
Mm-hmm.
the ass with this whole we'll pay for it 1 month, but we can change our mind any month and we're going to pay. And then what they do
They'll
is,
take your money every month.
yeah. And what they did was they want to pay for the more expensive one. It's freaking these whole backdoor deals are so stupid because that doesn't make sense, right? It's like, why would the
Yeah.
insurance company, and we're talking like it's like 3-4 times more than the other one. Like I think the one we ran for last time was like a Nova Log, which those are like have dropped down to like $50-$60 a bottle, right? And now they want this new Fias one or whatever. And it's like, why the hell do they want the more expensive one? It's because they got a backdoor deal with these manufacturers, all right, these drug companies, where it's like on paper it looks like they're paying more, but then they get a kickback rebate 3 months down the road or whatever on it. And
I
that's how
did.
it works. That's how it works with us in the pharmacy too. It's all freaking confusing.
I have Aetna Classic. I mean, it's just the most normal health insurance, right?
Yeah.
I cannot get a prescription filled at a Walgreens.
Yep.
It's wild to me. Like, that's wild to me. But other than that, I did see a lot of insurance. They're changing, like the Ozempics and all that stuff are not going to be covered for a weight loss. It's going to
Yeah,
only
it shouldn't be.
for the
Congress is
insulin and
trying Congress is trying to pass a freaking bill to get Medicare and Medicaid to cover Ozempic for weight loss for anyone obese, even for children.
you better mass produce that shit because I can't get it right now and
No,
I need it for the right reasons.
no, dude, that is sick. Mastering the Rumble. Look at the Rumble hat with the little Santa thing on it. That is sick. I like that.
Ooh, nice.
No, it's stupid. It's stupid steps. No, don't do that. Want to know why? Because that's $3 trillion a year.
I know.
Taxpayers have to pay. Oh my God, it's a Christmas miracle. We were waiting for you, buddy.
But if this guy has anything to say
Glad you
about it,
hopped in.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If there's
man.
anyone who can fix this, it's this guy right here.
I don't even know what's going on, man. The boys, I told them last night, I said, these boys get up early. Santa Claus done come and all that stuff, man. So they all in there, they playing with toys. SD14 fan, her daughter done laid back down. I was like, man, I'm gonna hop on the show for a little bit, man.
Got the hoodie on.
Perfect.
That's right.
You'll never believe this, but I accidentally hit I thought I hit the snooze button and I didn't. I stopped the alarm.
You
No,
overslept?
I know. I'm shocked too.
It's all right,
Can't
man.
believe
You
it.
don't get a whole lot of sleep. So we let you slide in these days. It's Christmas,
dude,
man. It's Christmas.
we
Merry
were up
Christmas,
till
fellas.
Merry Christmas. We were up till
Merry
11:30
Christmas,
last
pretty
night.
Bro. I get it. I get it, man.
My wife's like, you're doing the show in the morning? And I'm like, yeah, of course. I go, there's people that don't got anyone on Christmas. All right. We gotta do a little something for
That's
them,
right.
okay? And she's like, it's Christmas. And I go, you guys are gonna be asleep. So what's the difference to you if I'm up or if I'm sleeping? And she's like, well, the second I need you, you're in the stream. I go, I'll be done before you even get up.
Yeah, you don't even know, man.
Yeah, I was acting tough last night.
That's
That
right.
didn't go well.
That's
That
right.
didn't go well. That
Bow in
didn't
your
go well
chest
for
and
me.
your Santa hat and everything. Let's go.
It did not go well for me.
As soon as he hears like footsteps, he's gonna just cut it straight. Not even gonna waste time.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas,
Yeah. Hey, gotta go. Merry Christmas. Peace.
B. McCormick dropped us a little Christmas present there in the chat.
I gotta get on. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
You don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
Merry Christmas. Bombs away indeed. Express, good morning. Merry Christmas says, who do you guys got today? Pittsburgh or Kansas City? Chris Jones is not playing. We can get into that here in a minute. I will tell you this. I did place a very massive. The only bet I've placed so far today is Pittsburgh over 20.5 points.
Dude, you might as well just play the over if you're going to bet that. Because the over is not going to get there unless Pittsburgh scores.
Well, I was sitting there thinking, I go, well, if they get over 28 points, they got a good shot of winning it. Maybe I should just take the money line. But I said, nope. I love the Pittsburgh team total over. There's a lot of stats and trends that point to that direction.
Is Pickens playing?
Yes, he is.
I know when he plays, Wilson's like their offensive yards per game goes up like big time. It's like 2 or 3 total yards.
I haven't checked this morning, but as of yesterday, he was expected to play. So, yeah, I put a lot on it.
That's that's a pretty short line, right?
Yeah, 20.5, dude. We can get that at halftime.
No, I'm talking about the spread.
No,
it's right. 2.5.
Yeah, it feels 3 right. Last night.
You think it's right?
What'd you say?
You think that's right? 2.5.
I don't know, man. I think I got a weird feeling on the Steelers today.
I just think tons of people are on the Steelers.
And that's why Pittsburgh's all healthy. Down. Everyone's playing.
And that's the thing, though. You got a banged up Mahomes. We don't know for sure. I feel like, they're going to play him. He's going to play and all that stuff. But if something happens, he gets hit weird, tweaks it a little bit, they're going to be pretty careful with that guy today. So you may wind up seeing Carson Wentz at some point, and I can't put no faith in that guy.
Their left guard is now playing left tackle.
See, and that's what I'm saying. You got all that stuff going on, man. That's hard to. That's a big adjustment, man.
And you got the Tomlin rah-rah dog spot. Hasn't covered the last 2 dogs.
That's my thing. I can't bet on that guy bet against that guy when he's a dog because he seems to cover that every time.
Yeah, and the last 2 he hasn't. So it's almost like
it's due.
Exactly.
What was I going to say about him? Another reason why I like the over just in general is this is both teams third game in 10 days, which is insane.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah. It's insane.
That's NFL football. It'd be crazy to play. I was watching the team that won the state title in the Georgia 6A state championship. They had a span this year where I don't know whether or what happened, but they had nearly a month they went without playing a game. But then to squeeze it all in, like between Thanksgiving and Georgia, it takes a week off where they start their playoffs. But they didn't, because all the teams that go in get a bye. They didn't get a bye because they had to squeeze all these games. They had to play 4 games in 16 days. Now, that's a high school level team. That would be hard to do in that. To play 3 games in 10 days at the NFL level is nuts, dude.
It's insane, dude. So that's another reason why I like the over. These guys are, banged up. Terrible spot. The interesting thing is, so is Baltimore and Houston, but Baltimore and Houston actually had a bye before heading into this 3-game stretch. So at least they had 13 days off before that, whereas Pittsburgh and Kansas City did not. Real quick, before we get into these games and tell you everything, I like how Grass Guy says, Cricket, thank you for the UTSA knowledge the other day. First of all, God bless Birds Up.
God bless Birds Up.
But it's funny because where do you get all your UTSA knowledge from?
That's excited, y'all. That's Will, man. That's
but I like it.
He's my forward. I'll give credit where credit is due. That guy, I probably would not have dove as deep into that game as I did to figure out that was a gym had Will not told me about God Bless and Birds Up.
And if I had not listened to Coach Traeger say, we're not even thinking about next season. There's no more.
That was the next season
shit. He said, we're just here to win this game. I go, all right, God bless Birds Up.
When you told me all that, and that guy said, there ain't no seasons no more. We just keep this thing rolling along. We're ready for the next game. God bless Birds Up. Easy money, man.
You know what that told me? That told me that this was their Super Bowl.
I was going to say that man was focused on what he needed to be focused on.
You know what I'm focused on, Crick?
What's
a little 1775 coffee that I need to go make right now. But first, I need to tell you about it. Have you heard of the recent advertising scandal? Let me break it down. The CEO of Rumble, Chris Pavlovsky, recently released an email from Inspired Brands and Dunkin' Donuts. The email explicitly states that the right-wing culture of Rumble is too polarizing. In other words, Dunkin' Donuts has a problem with right-wing culture and wants nothing to do with it or Rumble. So here's the solution. Stop buying products that don't support you and start supporting brands that support you. The competing coffee brand that we all need to get behind is Rumble's 1775 coffee. For a limited time, Rumble is offering buy 2 bags of coffee. You get one free. Buy 2, get one. We love that deal. Go to 1775 coffee and enter the promo code Dunkin. That's DUNKIN to get this limited time deal. You go over there, guys. Listen, I'm telling you, go over there. Just trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. We go over here. You go get you this premium pea berry. All right, because that's what I'm about to go make right now. Is this premium pea berry? And you just throw 3 bags in the cart. You'll pay for 2, you get 1 free. How about that? Look at that. Get this premium pea berry. It's good. 1775 coffee. My favorite coffee. Coffee I drink every morning. Go there, use promo code Dunkin, buy 2, get 1 free. Booyah. Booyah.
Go get you some coffee, man.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, do your thing, man. Do your thing. No, Steps, he didn't have one yet, man. He's been excited about this for a couple weeks. And I'm talking about Buku here. Been excited for a couple weeks, and he was so amped the other night. He said, "Boy, come Wednesday, the 12-team college football playoff will be happening right here."
I'm gonna have to play him now because I have a PS5. So and
Yeah,
I have college. So me and him can do a dynasty. We can do whatever we want.
So I'm saying, me and we already made plans. We're gonna take all the boys over there on Friday and stuff, and I got a feeling me and Buku might be on them sticks for a little bit before them boys get a chance.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you rule the sticks, right?
Bro, me and Buku have had countless epic battles at NCAA football over the years. We have not played the new one against each other yet, but all the other ones, bro, I bet we have over 10,000 career games in NCAA against each other.
Ooh, look at this. This is a new feature on Rumble right here.
This man's like Santa Claus, man. He did this yesterday for the show, and yeah, there we go, man. Look at that. Look at that.
I got one. Let's go. I got the red banner now when I type.
That's right. That's right. I
Before
think it does. I think the way it does it probably the way it did it yesterday. He put them in at the beginning, and the first 10 people that came in got those. So any of y'all that may not have one of those yet that already been in the chat, pop another comment in there. So make sure you get your free subscription, man, because y'all in here all the time and y'all have earned it, man. We appreciate y'all.
Patriot over there taking my comments down in the chat because he didn't know who number 10 for the. I mean, I didn't know either, but he's too. When Patriot gets, he's a grumpy guy sometimes.
He has his moments. Don't we all?
Don't we have a great idea, and then he'll be like, "How about no?"
Bro, can you imagine having to ride a horse-drawn carriage through the Ozarks in the wintertime?
I know. And
I was in a bad mood, bro.
The things that I think about sometimes. I was thinking about Patriot and that association and Oregon Trail, and like this is the random things that cross my mind. Do we just like automatically associate him with like a wagon and wheels because he's a Sooner fan and they come out?
It's because
like
he's always
okay.
I've never.
So it wasn't like some like subliminal like.
It was because that man's always telling us he got to go to town, man. I ain't never heard nobody say they got to go to town except on like an old school Western or Little House on the Prairie or something. That's when they got to go to town. Everybody else just go run the errands and stuff. But Patriots always got to load up. I feel like I see him drawing a wagon. He's tying the stuff off over there, man. He got the horses fed, ready to go. And he takes a good like day and a half journey into town to get the feed and all that stuff,
That's right.
That's what I see, man. That's what I have in my mind. So as we talking about going to the airport the other day, me and Will was saying, like, you think he took the whole buggy to park it? And he's like, no, we probably just took one horse and he just let it roam in the field till he got back, and then he go find him, 3-4 miles down the road. Yeah.
There's a stretch in Kentucky. I think it's like around Fort Campbell, where there's a Amish community, and I got off the highway I needed to stop and get something for one of the kids that was in the car, and we ran into Walmart, and they actually had horse and buggy like parking spots for the Amish.
Bro, I was driving back, and now granted it was cold where we were at, so they weren't in their horse and buggy, but they had their transit van or whatever, and there was a whole family of Amish people when I was driving back from Minnesota. I don't even know where I was. I don't even know where I was, but I remember I seen them all walking out, and you could tell Amish people, man, when they walk out, they stick out. Okay. compared to the rest of us. And I knew this was an Amish family because there was like 18 of them coming out to get in this van. And I was like, when I seen them walking out of the front, I was like, where is the horse, man? It is way too cold to be
Who's
riding on
driving
the
them?
wagon.
Who has
Yeah,
their license?
It's way too cold. I guess Pops.
Or just one person in town.
It's-
You know, they might
right.
limit it to
Maybe that
that.
was an Uber. I don't know.
That's a very expensive Uber.
That would be an expensive Uber.
Yeah, I've drove by like a Amtrak train station, like underneath it, like it runs over like a highway. One morning, and it was like 6 a.m., so it was real foggy and stuff. And there was probably about 20 to 25 Amish people standing up on that ledge waiting for the next train to come. It was just creepy.
Dude, this was
Creepy.
this was like 5 a.m. These people get
Yeah.
up at the ass crack of, not even the ass crack of dawn, before the ass crack of dawn, bro.
They're like
I couldn't
opposite.
imagine getting up that early.
Indian people, and I've lived in an apartment complex, and they walked around the apartment complex at like 11:30 at night pushing their stroller. Like all of them, like the whole community. They're all out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't judge people on that, bro. Sometimes you just got to get it in where you can get it in. But
Yeah, I lived next to a Home Depot call center at one point. So
okay, fair enough.
yeah,
Pedro says y'all are in a weird bubble.
We are.
What up, Jay Miller? Merry Christmas.
It's safe in here, man, but it gets wild sometimes.
Cow got all this red this morning. Shout out to Santa Claus.
Yeah, dude,
Little,
we're
man.
lighting this shot up like a damn Christmas tree. All right, what
And
we're doing.
good morning to all you beautiful people, man. I ain't got to say hello. Good morning to all y'all, man. Merry Christmas. Hope you and your families have a great day today.
I got to dress up as Santa last night, Crick.
That's
Like
fantastic.
a full on. So we got this new thing. Like I got a Santa suit that now I'm gonna have to wear every single year because we didn't get a chance to take the kids to go like sit and. It's just it would have been a trip to go sit with Santa or whatnot. But my wife's like, I'd rather have you dress up as Santa and like do photos and stuff with the kids. And I was like, I'm fine with that. So each year we have we do this thing where Rudolph comes on Christmas Eve night, and it's usually me with a bag of presents, and I sneak away and I run to the front door and I go knock and I run away and the kids answer the door, right?
Yep.
Well, this year I dressed up as Santa since I got the new Santa deal. And I delivered them as Santa and whatnot. Oh my God, you should have seen the boys. First of all, I'm worried about Cal because this man goes, I'm dressed up as Santa, right? You can't tell it's me. I mean, well, a kid can't tell it's me, right?
Right.
Or if you walked by, you wouldn't have known it's me. Let's just say that, okay?
Would have thought you were the real one.
Yeah, I was. I am.
I know.
And so, anyways, I was standing there. I'm like, oh, Merry Christmas. He's like, oh, hi, Santa. Come on in. Oh, you got presents for me? Hey, thanks. Come here. And I'm like, meanwhile, Ace is like excited, but keeping his distance, right? Because he's like, oh, there's some stranger here that I don't know.
It's kind of.
I mean, I know it's Santa, but and then the girls are in their high chairs and they're both just like,
I don't know about this guy.
yeah.
Weird.
So everyone's a little skeptical except for Cal. Cal's like, come on in, buddy. Let's go. I'm like, okay, Court, we got to watch this one. All right. He's just like, you bring presents. He's your best friend.
I'm telling you, y'all ain't going to have to worry a lick about Cal. He's going to be able to handle himself. Don't you worry.
That's exactly what my wife told me the other week. She's like, I have zero worry about him. He's going to just like, I go, what do you mean? She's like, that kid's going to figure it. He's going to be fine. No matter what, he's just going to be fine. That kid can just hop right into it.
He wrote out, and if he's got a problem, he's going to punch him in the mouth.
Yeah.
I have zero worries about that kid. I promise you.
I just get freaked out because he's like literally a mini me. I'm just like, damn it.
I get it. I got one.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah.
My middle son, and he'll say stuff and everything, and he pisses me off. SD40 man look like, where do you think you got that from? And I'm like, don't mean I can't be pissed off about it. Everybody got pissed off at me for doing it.
There's some good parts about it. There's some bad parts of it. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, he literally is me. Okay.
You talk about dressing up as Santa last night. I just I had my Game On hoodie on here, and I just put the face skater on. They look like Santa was a ninja, man. That way, if anybody come out, they wouldn't see no face. I was just going to sprint out the house real fast.
That's funny. Santa watches Game On.
Yeah, exactly. He's a huge fan, the biggest.
What do you think he does all year? He hangs out. But yeah, so I dressed up and did that. It was fun.
That's awesome, man.
I thought someone was gonna see me. Well, I went out our garage and had to go like down the alley, walk all the way around because the way it works here in all these houses that are built, like your driveway to where you park and stuff is to the garage. The garage faces like the same alley or whatnot. So I just walked all the way around because I got dressed out in the garage and whatnot. So as I was walking back, I'm like, dude, if someone sees me, I know they're gonna open their door and yell out, "Hey Santa!" or something. You know what I mean?
All these, I have kids all through the neighborhood just running, chasing after you, man.
Oh my god, yeah.
So,
Anyways,
did you check the YouTube chat yet, man?
yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I wasn't here on time, so I just
Wait, we are the most professional.
make sure we
Oh,
say
I missed
hello to
this
Derp
last one, but Derp, Merry Christmas. I did say Merry Christmas to him, but I didn't see that he had to leave.
and Merry Christmas, dingus.
Yeah, dingus.
You filthy animals,
Yeah,
classic.
filthy animals. Oh, this one's for Derp. Says he has to go.
Oh, then get the fuck out of here then. Okay, see ya.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Derp.
I'm waiting for this coffee. It's making right now. I can't wait to.
You gotta get better at that, man.
It's always because there's so much shit that we do the night before. Like, you don't understand. We have like a sit down of how much we have to clean our house before we even get to sit down and think about watching like TV or.
I want you to understand. I'm not living it currently. I mean, the boys are here now, but like I said, I have lived through all that, man. They were with me.
The last thing is always the coffee. And I tell my wife, oh, don't worry, I'll do it in the morning, because it sounds like, oh yeah, I'll do it in the morning. Of course I won't sleep in and be late or anything like that. No.
What's norovirus?
What's the what?
Jay Wolvenar says our family get together has been postponed due to my oldest having norovirus.
Oh,
mother-in-law is 78, so 2 weeks out we will hold our Christmas day.
that's a bummer.
It's a bummer, but it's still, hey, you still get to do it. You still get to enjoy it, be with your family and all. Just go on the exact day. Still enjoy it for what it's for. But do fill us in. What is norovirus? Because I don't know. That sounds intense.
It's just like it
was pre-corona that no one knew about.
It's a bug that goes, basically, you know how when everyone gets sick around the holidays or a certain time of the year, this is like the winter bug is what it is.
Boy,
and dude, it is everywhere.
Dude, Buku's whole family, both his boys and his wife, he's been fortunate enough to avoid it, but both of his boys and his wife have been down for a damn week straight with that flu A. So they've been bad. It's been a bad day, man.
Yeah, highly contagious, gastrointestinal. Like, we've had the head cold thing going around too, but yeah, there has been that like a lot of people coming in with the norovirus or dude, which is always funny. Everyone gets sick, they get a head cold, and doctors just immediately start prescribing antibiotics. Like, this is gonna do nothing. Now, granted, I will say a Z-Pack, although if you get like the head cold and the congestion and all that stuff, and or even the norovirus, the antibiotic part's not really going to do anything. But a Z-Pack does have very anti-inflammatory properties and is great for the lungs. So if you have like any congestion or you're having a hard time breathing, Z-Pack actually does work really well because it works on the lungs too. So I get that. But we went through so many Z-Packs that I had to well, first of all, my manufacturer is out of them, but it's fine because you buy azithromycin in the bottle. It just doesn't come in the Z-Pack, but it's the same damn thing. So we have to do it that way. But yeah, no, dude, it's been crazy how many antibiotics we've gone through.
And I don't feel like you want to take them that often, man. I mean, don't your body build up immunity?
No, you don't. I mean, there's a lot. We definitely way over prescribe antibiotics.
Okay. Well, I was thinking, it's like anything else. You take enough of it, you're going to get a build up a tolerance, and it ain't going to help you as much.
Patriot says change your HVAC filters. Yeah, dude, I felt bad. A family, a mom came in and like they had like 4 kids and herself just all getting antibiotics yesterday. They're like, yep, kids decided to get sick today. And I'm like, wow, that sucks. But Jay Wolfner, that's a bummer, but like Crick said, yeah, at least you get to do it. It happens. I mean, there's nothing you can
life happens,
do about it. Nothing you can do about it, but good call on postponing it so your mother-in-law, can join in the festivities and whatnot, because yeah, that thing's no fun at all. But yeah, I'm glad we're fortunate. We got lucky with that one.
Let's go. Big time.
Hey, baby.
I wouldn't expect nothing less from you, Dirk. I know you're a big time fan, bro.
Yep. Jay Miller says norovirus gives you the runs. Yeah, runs, vomiting, stomach pains, all that fun stuff,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Jay Miller,
Dude, I'd
also
get that
said-
when every time I did a hospital rotation, I would get that like within the first week. Oh my god, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Ugh. See, that's
Uh,
me, man. Going to them hospitals and stuff, bro. You got to be careful. I want to go in there in a hazmat suit if I ever got to go to one of those, man.
It was terrible. Jay Miller says, "What does Santa bring to Will's children? What is Santa? I don't know what we ended up labeling for the kids
Hey.
from Santa.
Hey, you didn't label anything. He brought them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jay Miller, I don't know. Santa brought him. I haven't seen it.
I keep
haven't seen it.
having to turn. We go talking in code there. I keep having to turn my stuff down. I know I might have a little one standing
We
outside.
got him. Yeah, we got him. Oh, I got Ace a sweet from. Of course, got it from Costco, but a sweet like workbench that we got to put together. It's for like out in the garage, so he can have his own workbench with me when I'm working on things out there. My wife's like, "Oh, we should have put that together." I go, "Actually, no. I'm glad we didn't put it together because then now I've got something that I can take like Ace and we can go out in the garage one of these days, this weekend and just go put it together, like something to do." But we got them that. We got them this like huge, this like couch thing for their room, but it like folds into it's like a bunch of different pieces, so you can do a whole bunch of different things with it.
Okay.
We got them that. What else did we get? We got a bunch of shit out there. But I'm thinking of some of the bigger items. What's up?
I got to give my guy Buku a shout out, man. He came over, played Santa Claus yesterday, brought all them boys. He bought them boys new shoes, man, new outfits and everything. That boy came through clutch yesterday. I could have fought him, man.
Oh, Jay Wolfner or C diff. Oh God. No, that's worse. You don't want the C diff. You do not want the C diff.
I don't want that C diff. But no, Buku came through clutch yesterday for them boys, man. I do appreciate it, and so do they.
That's awesome. That was awesome.
He done bought the oldest one. He done bought Jordans and all kind of thing. That man, I could have tackled him yesterday, man. That's my guy.
Buku's a real MVP. He got him Jordans. That's my
man. He that boy. I'm gonna fight him, man. I'm gonna fight him, but I love him to death. He's good people. That's my guy.
Shout out to Buku.
Shout out to Buku.
Sorry, I'm just trying to grab everything here. Okay, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee and we're gonna actually talk about these games because
we'll talk a little sports, man.
Yeah.
Tell me about your day yesterday, Steps. How's your Christmas going so far, sir?
Dude, listen, this has been it's over for me. I've gotten all my gifts. This has easily been, I told my mom yesterday, it's the best adult Christmas I've ever had. I've gotten everything I've asked for. And then like everything I didn't ask for was like I got a MetaQuest 2. I did not ask for that.
What is that?
That is it's like a virtual reality goggle.
Okay, I know I've heard that.
Thing.
We were talking about the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, so like that's like $300, you know?
That's awesome, man.
That's something I wouldn't have ever like gone out and bought. Really cool gift. I got a lot of my coworkers bought me shit, which is a really good thing because that means they like me.
That means they appreciate you, man.
I got like mini helmets. One of my coworkers.
I seen those. I actually was just I've been wide open. I didn't be able to check on our group chat, but I actually looked through it a little bit ago and I saw your helmets. That's cool, man.
Dude, she gave me a big box. It had she must have went on the NFL.com or whatever and just hooked me up with like every single like Colts thing that was on there as far as like blanket, mini helmet, coasters, like everything, computer mat, like it's just. Then I got the Notre Dame thing from Will, all the game on gear, the Notre Dame jacket, which one is like so comfortable, and two, so many people give me compliments about that jacket.
Dude, my dad complimented it yesterday. He was sitting there, we were talking about it, and he was like, "Bro, that Notre Dame jacket that Will bought Steps is fucking dope."
Yeah,
I was like,
I get compliments about it all the time. So, yeah, man, it's been a good. I got a mini fridge. You know,
let's go, dude.
I don't even have to like walk upstairs when I'm downstairs watching football. Now,
baby,
you know, can load that thing up.
Like I said, for the next week too, you need to be on the lookout for a pack. You got a package coming for me too. You need to be on the lookout for. I don't know. They told me just a couple days ago it had shipped out, but I figured with Christmas and everything, it'd probably be a few days after. So be on the lookout before the new year for a package.
We'll do.
Buku, those shoes are sick, by the way, that he just sent us. Those are sick.
I'm gonna have to check them out.
My wife. So I did really good this year. Normally I'm terrible at like, I'm good with getting her gifts. Like I know what I don't want to say know what she wants, but I know what she would like. And so the big gifts I'm good at, but the stockings I'm terrible at. This year I did really good. I kept grabbing the little things here and there for like the last month. And we did our stocking exchange last night because we've got everything together. And I go, you just want to do this now because we're gonna have zero time to do this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and she's
Yeah.
like, well, let's just do it early in the morning before. I go, we're not gonna do it early in the morning.
You can't pay attention to it. You got to focus on the kids.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just do our stocking exchange now and whatnot. And she was like, she told me, she's like, oh my god, you did a really good job this year. And I was like, I tried.
I'm only one man, but I'm a man of the people.
You
And
see what
so
Facebook did?
I thought I was what?
He got shoes for his mules.
Add up, baby. I knew you did.
So I thought I had like outdone it. I'm like, she's gonna get me some cool things in the stocking, but nothing as cool as that. Like I got her. She outdid it, dude. She got me this thing right here. So it's like photos of us and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
From like our wedding and stuff like that. And it plays one of our songs called "Drop 'Em Out." Have you guys ever heard "Drop 'Em Out" by Wheeler Walker Jr.?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna see if you guys can hear this.
Copyright.
No, it's fine. We played this like at our wedding. Like I can't remember how we came across this, but it's just like a tradition now. Anytime like we played it in front of all, like I said, at our wedding in front of all our family and friends. But it's can you hear that?
No.
No, that didn't work.
Oh yeah, I know who he is. He sings about like pussy and boobs and like nasty shit. Wheeler, okay, I know who he is.
Wheeler Walker Jr. Yeah. I'll pull it up here so we can hear it a little bit clearer. But she got me this, dude. I was like, this is sick.
That's very thoughtful.
Aren't they so much better at gift giving than us? That's like SD14 man got me, man. I've had a wallet for a long time, but I only had like two of my boys on it because two of the other ones weren't here yet and all that stuff. Man, she got me a new wallet with all the boys' picture on it. So they're just the girls, the wives, the girlfriends, all the things. They're just so much better at this stuff than we are, man.
They pay attention. That's what it is.
They the real MVPs is what it is.
The hints and stuff like that. Like
they do. They listen. They're the glue that holds it all together, man.
Yeah.
Listen, here's a fair warning. If you got any kids listening right now, maybe mute this for like 10 seconds, okay? Fair warning, because this is not kid appropriate, but it's hilarious. TVMA.
Drop 'em out, let me see them titties. Gonna take a long look at those Tiggo bitties. Areolas looking nice, nipples looking real pretty. Come on, let me get her at your boobs.
All his music's like this too.
So funny, dude. I think I stumbled upon him and he came on a Rogan one time.
Yeah, that's how I found out about. He was on Joey Diaz's podcast.
Yeah, he's funny, dude, man. Almost 13 million views.
Dude,
Dude, look at that dancing candy cane. That's cool.
Man, that's for today, isn't it?
Huh?
Those are the ones for today.
Okay, hold on. Let me play this last line real quick.
Drop 'em out, let me see them knockers. Gonna take a long look at those big ham hockers. Just squeeze them together while I play with my cocker. Come on, let me get her at your boobs.
Funny thing is like the band and the music's actually good. His words are just, and what he sings about is crazy.
Yeah, it's just funny. It's funny shit. It's silly shit. And what's funny about that is out of all the shit that my wife is like, gets on me about, yet she loved that song.
She knows what she knows her man. She gets it.
Yeah.
I know, Blue. I thought that was funny too. Cocker.
All right.
Bounce
How about these games?
I was gonna say we're 40 minutes into this thing, and I don't think we talked about any sports.
It's Christmas.
It don't matter. I came in here to hang out with y'all, man. Y'all put me in a good mood.
I did just see Mahomes is 3-0 straight up and against the spread against the Steelers.
What about when he's got 1.5 legs?
Yeah,
I know.
At the day steps. I was telling Steps Crick, my biggest bet is on Steelers team total over 20.5. These situations with short rest,
I don't hate it.
There's not many situations where we have teams playing 3 games in 10 days, but when we have had those situations, surprisingly, home teams, the stats and trends it favors. Just to let you know.
Okay. Okay, the home team stats and trend.
I think the Steelers are a live dog today. I think the Steelers, they're getting Pickens back. I think the Steelers got a chance. Here's a crazy thing, though. I was listening to someone to make an argument, and I had to put my bias aside about how much I don't want the Chiefs to go back to the Super Bowl. And they made a great point of why plus 400 for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl is a good bet. And I was like, God, I probably need to get a ticket on Chiefs to win the AFC just to have it in my pocket for when they get to the championship. I know it's gross, but if they made the point of like, listen, they're going to get the bye. They get the bye, and who are they going to play? They're probably going to either play most likely they're going to play the 5 seed, who is going to be probably the Steelers. So we might see this game again in 3 weeks.
I think they might be playing Cincinnati because they're going to get the lowest seed, and then Cincinnati, if
Cincinnati gets into the playoffs, I was looking at it, which I hope they do. If they get into the playoffs, here's their road to the Super Bowl. They'll have to go play the Bills round 1. They win that, they'll have to go into Arrowhead and play the Chiefs.
Well, the Bills will get a bye, no. Never mind.
No, they wouldn't. No,
never mind. I'm with you.
Yeah, Bills would be the 2 seed, 2 plays 7. So Cincinnati would be playing the Bills. So they got to go into Buffalo, beat Buffalo, then go into Kansas City, beat Kansas City, and then they'll probably have to go to Baltimore or Pittsburgh.
But isn't that the identical road when the year they made it to the Super Bowl?
Yes, I'm just saying, how insane is that? And if they do it,
dude, if they make the playoffs, that'll be wild,
dude. If they make it, I'm telling you, I've got small sprinkles on it because we talked about the other day. But you get crazy odds on them right now, and that team's playing great football. And if they wind up squeaking in, there ain't nobody gonna want to see that team.
Booze is deluxe edition, Madden 25, NCAA 25, downloading now, boys. It's showtime. God, we love to hear. We love to hear.
We do.
Guys, they aren't beating the Bills. Listen, if there's any team that would beat the Bills, I'd say it would be Cincinnati. Just because Cincinnati might just say, screw it, we know what we are, we're going to get into shootouts.
God,
I saw Lamar and Allen's stats side by side.
Yeah,
Lamar's got him beat, I think.
Lamar's having a better season now than either one of his other two
MVP this
campaigns.
Yeah, no one's people are talking about it, but not like they're talking about
because
Josh
it was
Allen.
such a joke. It was such a joke last year that he won it because his stats were terrible.
I think that's what they feel like, bro. I feel like they feel like he kind of gave it to him last year.
I
made an MVP bet yesterday. I made an MVP bet. I only put $30 on it. So just full disclosure, $30.
Who is it?
Goff, 25-1. Let me make the case.
Let me make the case. Playing the way he's playing.
Let me make the case.
Go ahead.
We've seen the last few years that this damn MVP race comes down to the last few weeks of the season, no matter what happens. Like Lamar had a couple great games at the end of the season, and they're like, oh, let's give it to him. So it's not what have you done for. So the Bills, let's start with the Bills. Josh Allen's the favorite. The Bills win this week, he might not play next week because they're going to be locked into the 2 seed, especially if Kansas City wins today. So let's assume that this bet only works if Josh Allen doesn't play next week and he's injured, right? So they're even more incentivized to sit him and rest him. Now, I think it should be Josh Allen. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of what could happen. And we're talking
always give it to the
guy or the 25-1 were the odds on Goff. So it's like, okay,
value.
Why would you take him over Lamar though?
Because this is my next point. Then the next case is Lamar. Well, Lamar, let's talk about Lamar. He's got some great stats, but we have seen it's very hard to win back-to-back MVPs. They don't like to give back-to-back MVPs to Rodgers did it a couple years ago, but if you look historically, it doesn't happen all that often. And I think a lot of people are embarrassed about last year of giving him the award compared to this year, and it would just make them look silly. And let's be honest, this year, Ravens, okay, yeah, maybe they win the division, but they don't have the best record. They don't. I mean, it's been an okay year. It hasn't been a great year as a team. So
he's lit it up, man.
But here's the thing. So yes, he has lit it up. They could give it to him, but here's what happens. Goff, this is how Goff jumps Lamar the last 2 weeks of the season. Who they got? So if Goff goes out this week and lights it up against, who are they playing again? I forgot.
I'm taking Lamar.
If they play somebody stupid.
Oh, look at this. They got 2 primetime games. They got Monday Night Football against the Niners. Now, the Niners we know aren't the Niners that they were, but still, it's primetime. They go down to San Francisco, who they match up great against, and they blow out San Francisco. And Goff has a good game. people are gonna be talking about Goff because he's
They're
got
about
the numbers. They're not as great, but he's got the numbers. Then here's the other part. So they're gonna be primetime this week. Then next week, they're probably gonna get flexed to the primetime last game of the season against the Vikings for the division title. And if he wins that game and looks good, you've got back-to-back weeks of primetime. They've got the best record in the NFC, and they've got the 1 seed. I think Goff will be all the buzz that people will be talking about and has a great chance of possibly getting that MVP. So at 25-1, I was like, there's a path for him to get it.
There's value, but I hope you didn't go crazy.
I put $30 on it.
It's going to be hard for them to name an MVP on a man that had 5 picks in the game. Yes, I know he won the game, only got to ever do that, but it's going to be hard to get past that one game.
Dude,
I
no,
don't
it's
think
not.
Lamar
Because
has
it's
5
not because
picks
people
on
don't. These voters don't remember the season.
That's
They
the
remember
problem.
the last
That's the
few
wrong
weeks.
damn people voting for this shit.
That's what I'm saying. So we're gonna, if we know that information, let's dive into that information and use that to our advantage. So
Yeah, no, I mean, I like your angle. I like what you dolled up there, man. I mean, I don't hate it. I think there's some value there on it, but I feel like as long as Josh Allen doesn't implode, I think it's his award to lose.
yeah, but I mean, if they sit him that last week, people are going to talk about it. And
feel like-
let's
almost
just be
feel like
honest.
that
with you,
should help
I
you.
think they should sit him if they got nothing to play
Almost
for.
like that should help you. If you were good enough to get your team to where the last week you didn't even have to play, that should be some
Yeah, but you
bonus
weren't
points.
good enough to get them to the 1 seed. If it was the 1 seed, then it's his.
Yeah, but the guy on the team on the 1 seed, you can't give it to his ass.
Do you know
They'll
who
tell
the
you,
best?
they'll
Hey,
argue
do you know
his
who the best? Do you know who the
conversation.
best is though? Do you know who the best is?
Who?
Rumble. Rumble's the best. We love Rumble. We love
That's
Rumble Premium. This sponsorship is from Rumble, one that is incredibly important to the survival of the company. When Rumble first started in 2013, they built this platform for the small creator. They didn't censor or have biases. They were fair and treated all creators equally. No one thought platforms would censor political conversation or censor opinions on COVID, but they did. Facebook admitted they fell to the pressure from the Biden and Harris administration. Rumble did not. They held the line. They're attacked daily for giving us a voice to talk to you. They're attacked in corporate media. They're attacked by governments like France. They're attacked from brand advertisers who refuse to work with them. Corporate America is fighting to remove speech. Rumble's fighting to keep it. Rumble won't survive with brand advertisers. They don't get much of it. Watching our show on Rumble is the most they can ask from you. But if you really believe in the fight and if you have the means, one major way you can help Rumble survive is by joining Rumble Premium. Join the community that believes in the First Amendment and believes in our human right to free speech. Rumble's offering $10 off with the promo code STUDIO when you purchase an annual subscription. Go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO. That's STUDIO. Like I said, if you have the means and believe in the cause, now is the time to join Rumble Premium. If you don't have the means, we're just happy if you watch us on Rumble. By the way, I believe with those memberships that you guys just got, I believe you get a free month trial as well to Rumble Premium if you're gifted a membership, so you can try it all out for a month and see what all the cool things with Rumble Premium is, including, look at that thing, got a little premium thing up here. You get to skip some ads and all that stuff. It's great stuff, and you're helping support Rumble, which is the main thing. So smash the like button, give us a follow, and go support Rumble if you can by getting Rumble Premium today.
Booyah.
Boo. Yeah.
You still good on time? We got
Talking to
5
me?
minutes till 6. I'm talking to Will.
I have not heard a peep.
Okay.
Derp, Chris update. Little buddy got a go-kart too. Let's go, man. He can go
Let's
fast like Sonic
go.
now, he says.
I think the Steelers got a chance today. They need to win this. If they win this, and then they got a chance at the title, dude. If they win this game, Bengals are in trouble because that means next week the Steelers are going to be playing. Because if the Steelers win out, they win the division. They get the 3 seed because they have the tiebreaker over the Ravens. But if the Ravens win out and the Steelers slip up on one of these, like if they lose today, Ravens will get that 3 seed. So either way, if you're the Texans, you can't feel great. You know what I mean? You can't feel all that great because you're going to either have Pittsburgh or Baltimore coming in. And the Texans have just kind of fallen apart.
Got a weird feeling on this one day. I think we'd take both dogs today.
You like the Texans at home? Okay, I'll make the case.
I haven't, man. I'm completely flip-flopping on this one.
They
And-
are number 1 defense, DVOA, versus the number 1 offense, Baltimore, DVOA.
That's what I'm saying, man. Usually in those spots, man, you see the defense usually play a little better.
Patriot,
Unless you got an elite
y'all
offense.
finally coming around to KC. Y'all about 16 weeks too late.
No,
I
fuck
still
them
don't
idiots.
believe in it.
I hate them pieces of shit. What'd you say, Steps?
I said I think I would take an elite offense beating an elite defense in today's game, not probably
In today's game. In today,
20
like,
years
yeah,
ago.
I guess that's true. That's a good point because you got to look how the game's changed and the different styles of play and things like that. It's not always, you have to have a solid defense, but we don't see like in years past where usually it was a top 3 defense that was, winning the championship and things like that because the game's changed so much, man. It's so hard to match up against some of these teams.
I like Ravens rushing totals and stuff like that. This Texans defensive secondary is actually pretty damn good. I mean, they got a good D line too. Don't get me wrong, but this
Hold on,
secondary is.
we're not done with the first one yet. We'll get back to
What?
that one.
I thought we moved on.
We're not done with the Steelers yet. We got more. We got player props. We got all kinds of. I'm thinking about taking Freiermuth today, man.
Anytime touchdown.
I'm thinking about it, bro, and I can't.
I like
stand
Najee. I like Najee under. What's his name? Warren has been getting more and more.
Dude. Yes.
Share the workload, and
Yeah.
Well, no, never mind. Chris Jones is out. Never mind. Scratch that. I'm off of it.
Okay. I didn't put it on there. Freiermuth, anytime touchdown, went on the wheel.
I'm off of it because I forgot Chris Jones. I was going to say because Najee's like over under is like 43.5, which tells you that no one thinks he's going to do anything against the Chiefs defensive line. But if Chris Jones is out, I can't trust it.
I think that I don't know. I still like that, man. Like you said, Jalen Warren.
Dude, Chris Jones would have plugged the hole in the Titanic.
Oh yeah, well for sure. You can't replace that guy. But not just looking at Jalen Warren and the way the Steelers have been playing lately. Since this guy got healthy, he was banged up really bad early on in the season and missed some games and all that. But since he's gotten healthy, he's more of the pass catching back out of the backfield. He does fit into more of these formations and different situational things like that. So I think I might be looking at Jalen Warren first touchdown score today, man, plus 1,300.
Dude, we get 10 a.m. football. That's right when the girls go down for a night.
No, you get 10 a.m. football. We get 1 p.m. football.
Yeah, which one sounds better? Yeah.
I wouldn't. It's all I've ever known, bro.
I'm telling you, one of these days when you guys when we meet up in Vegas or you guys come out here one of these days and you guys get to experience 10 a.m. football with me, it's going to change your life.
I guess I have experienced it in Vegas a time or two.
That's
not true.
Yeah, but Vegas is weird because Vegas feels like
in Vegas.
You've experienced the London, but you've never experienced a full slate.
I started saying I'm lying to you because I've never been in Vegas during football season. I'm always there in the summertime. So yeah, I ain't never experienced no 10 a.m. football outside the London games.
Oh my gosh.
Do you guys have anything else to add on this game? So far, as far as props, we've got Patriot gave out TJ Watt sack, which currently listed at 0.25 on Prize Picks, and then we have Freiermuth Anytown.
No. I didn't want that shit. I said maybe.
What,
and I'm gonna change it right now. Yeah, I would rather have.
I like it.
Okay,
I almost put it on the wheel myself.
Okay, I mean I'll go. That guy just always screws me over. But I do like a Jalen Warren anytime TD.
I don't know if we can have that many touchdowns on the wheel. Will be the final judge. Freiermuth or
it's Christmas. Let's add everything on there. Come on.
Just
oh my goodness.
Get them all. I mean, yeah, hell, all the touchdowns.
I don't even know why we have a wheel.
We need some props, though. We need some actual props, not just touchdown scores. Let's see. Let's put that Najee under on there. Did I like it? I'll co-sign with you.
I don't like it now that Chris Jones is out, though.
All right, I like it. Najee under 43.5 rushing yards.
There you go.
Someone's in the Christmas spirit.
That's right. Somebody I saw Patriot or somebody up there. TJ Watt sack.
I got that. I already got all those. I got some props for the next game too.
Okay, let's get into the next game. Ravens Titans. This line has gone from 3 and has only been bet in one direction. So that tells you how everyone feels about the Ravens.
Yeah, I like the
Ravens. I think it tells you more about how they feel about the Texans.
Yeah.
Imaginary person says praise Mammon. I thought it said Mahomes at first, but now I realize this is Mammon.
Lamar Jackson on short rest, 4-1 straight up, and then 26-12 against the spread against teams over 500 in the regular season. So,
okay,
I like those two.
I'm off the Texans. I was on the Ravens before, but I like the Ravens. I think I'm overthinking it. I'm going to stick with the Ravens. I'm going to roll every time
and this is their third game in 10 days, and these teams got to be beat up, and you got a power running game from the Ravens. That's going to favor them so much in this matchup.
We got to look at Derrick Henry, just all the rushing yards.
Also, Texans in the second half are god awful.
God
So,
awful.
ooh, this is our spot then. Texans money line first half, Ravens money line for the game.
The thing is the Ravens are good in the first half too.
Yeah.
So we're just betting the Ravens. Never mind. Back
So
on.
that's why I kind of like the Ravens, because the Ravens typically their Achilles heel is they drop games late. You know, so if the Texans struggle in the second half and the Ravens Achilles heel is dropping games in the second half, I like the Ravens here in this spot.
I'm just kind of having that game from early in the season stick out in my mind where they played Detroit on Sunday Night Football, and they were dominating Detroit in that damn game and let Detroit come back. That's the game that Goff threw 5 picks, but
Yeah.
and let them come all the way back. Man, they started out hot, looking good, putting that man in bad situations. They just let him climb back in. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe down here on Christmas Day, have all the fans excited and those things. Maybe they come out, put together a good first half, and got a field goal lead or something. But I think I'm with y'all, man.
So I can't be on the Texans here because I heard something this week, and I went and checked it out myself, and which is great having that NFL Plus app or whatever, and you can go back and watch these games and stuff. CJ Stroud has like 0 footwork right now. He is not moving his feet, which means he's hanging on the ball, and he's got that terrible offensive line. He's just, I don't know what's going on. If he's just in the funk, but he's not moving his feet well and hanging on to the ball too long.
CJ Stroud interception.
It's like he's waiting for the big play. He's waiting for Nico Collins to run down the field so he can just huck it down there. Outside of that, it's not going.
Baltimore still, have they clinched, or they technically have not clinched a playoff seed yet?
No, they're in the playoffs.
Okay.
There's only one spot that hasn't clinched.
Are they playing for home field?
They're playing for the division.
Okay.
They need to win out.
That line was minus 2.5 last week.
Yeah. It's just been bet one way. They need to win out, and the Steelers need to lose one for them to get it. If both the Steelers and the Ravens either win out or both lose one or something like that, the Steelers have the tiebreaker.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I love the Ravens here in this spot.
Yeah, I think I do too. Like I said, I was already on them. I had my contest picks, but I've just been looking at it, and I'm like, feels like I'm definitely overthinking this one, though. It is the Ravens.
Prop wise, I put on Gray over receiving yards. That's going to hit finally. Pacheco,
you like those overs?
Yeah, Pacheco. Anytime touchdown, that's from Patriot. He likes Buckers over field goals as well. Patriot. Mixon over receiving yards. I put that one on there, and that's all we got for that NFL game.
Uh-oh, boys. Santo was spotted.
All right. What's that mean? Time to go? Oh,
No.
see it. Sorry.
You see it?
Oh,
now?
you didn't see it?
I do. Jesus Christ.
I love the internet.
Let's see here. I was going to look at some props in this. So in the first game, you like Noah Gray's overs?
Yeah. I just the receiving yards.
I feel like his receptions are like 1.5 at minus 165 or something for the over.
Yeah,
But
his receiving yards 14.5.
I just feel like that guy's been playing really well because he's been pissing me off on a regular basis lately.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Feels all those
I saw a
Travis
crazy
Kelce
stat.
Tell me.
Some crazy stat. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up of like a good reason why we need to fade all these teams today when it comes to the playoffs.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we just bet 0-0 ties then?
No, it's let me see. I mean, it's rare that we have, and it's not this late in the season, especially, but that we have teams that play 3 games in like a 10-day stretch. But if you go back and look at the history of that, there we go. Go back and look at it. There's this crazy thing right here. In the wild card era, we haven't seen matchups of 2 teams playing 3 games in 11 days. But now we have 2 of them. So we've seen a team, but not both teams matched up and doing it. And then it said overall, these 3 games in 11-day teams are 7-10 straight up and 6-11 ATS, with underdogs actually 0-6 straight up in ATS. Let's see. Also, of the 5 teams that have a 3-game and an 11-day stretch and make the playoffs that year, none made the conference championships and 3 lost their first playoff game.
Damn.
It makes sense, dude. This is the reason why the players are bitching about it. It's because that's such a disadvantage, especially
Why
this
can't
late
we
in the
just
season.
bump the season out a
It's just
little bit?
because how Christmas fell this year on Wednesday.
That's because it's weird. Like we got Christmas games today, and then we got a game tomorrow too.
Yeah, and then we got 3 on Saturday.
Yeah.
I think we only have 8 games on Sunday. And
That's
the
the
morning
part I
slate is
It's
terrible.
be like 3 games or something.
I mean, look at this. We got Chargers, Patriots. Who else do we got? We got on Sunday. We got Chargers, Patriots on Sunday. Jets, Bills, Raiders, Saints, Colts, Giants, Panthers, Bucks, Titans, Jags, Cowboys, Eagles. Those are the morning games.
That is a gross slate.
Hey, I know we're talking about today's stuff, but Crick, doesn't that feel like a lot of points?
Dude, I'm scared of it.
I'm taking the 8 with the Panthers. I'm sorry.
You better, if you do that, put the half unit on the money line, bro.
Yeah.
I'm scared of that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. It sounds foolish, sounds crazy, but the only thing that's making me feel a little bit better about it is the fact that if we had came back and won that game against Dallas the other night and got that last second field goal, I'd be terrified of it. But the fact that we wound up dropping the ball on that one is the only thing that gives me a little bit of hope that Baker's going to come out and be Baker.
The only reason why I'm not going to sprinkle on the money line is because I basically already have a bet on the money line because I have a plus. I went back and looked at the odds. I have a plus 180 ticket on the Falcons to win the division. So if the Panthers win, the Falcons are now in control and whatnot. So
right, I got you.
It's basically like having a money line ticket on them. So if anything, I should bet money line on the Tampa Bay. Yeah, but I'm not. We'll save that for next week.
Yeah, no, like I said, that one. I mean, that line's where it's at. Just watch the line. If it stays up around 8, probably going to end up being okay. Especially after the way the Bucks
will take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, that's a lot of points. NFL game, man, and it's a division game, and the Bucks always play weirdly bad against the Panthers, no matter how good or bad they are. So,
yeah,
I am scared of it.
Here's some more stats and trends. Let's see. Are these what you were reading off earlier, Steps?
Probably. It's on the action. Yeah, the whole article for Week 17 and NFL Christmas trends. So
Mahomes.
It talks a lot about Mahomes, but they didn't talk about his injury. Yeah,
well, I mean, is 26-9-1 ATS when he's either a dog or a favorite of 3 points or less. I mean, this is a road game though. This late in the season, this is just such a. I feel like you got to throw a lot of these stats and trends out just because it's such a unique game. First of all, it's on Christmas. It's a third game in 10 days. You're on the road for the Chiefs here. It feels weird. I'm going to be pissed if Travis Kelce finally catches. I'm not betting him today to catch a touchdown. And if he does it in Pittsburgh, I'm going to be pissed.
You got to bet him, man.
No, can't.
I'm going to bet him. 2+.
Can't.
Hey, add Steps. Add Derrick Henry's over rushing yards and add Lamar's under rushing yards.
All right, hold on. Henry over,
Lamar under, both rushing yards.
All right. All right.
Remember, if the Steelers win, they cover. They're a perfect 27-0 against the spread when they win. I mean, it doesn't apply here because they're dogs.
27-0 what now?
When the Steelers win a game, they cover. Since like 2022, if they win the game, they cover the spread. They're a perfect 27-0.
They've been a dog in a lot of those games, so that makes sense.
Dog, it doesn't really matter because you win the game, of course, you're going to cover. But when you're a favorite, that means they're covering every single damn time.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Hey, put a Mark Andrews anytime TD on there.
He scored last week.
He's been on fire. That's what I'm saying. I think they're in a little stretch right now. Lamar remembers where his bread's buttered. Down in the red zone, they're looking for that guy everywhere. Isaiah Likely's a stud, but he just ain't big enough.
I think he scored last week too.
Hell, everybody scored last week for him, didn't they?
I think so. I'm trying to finalize this here. Damn it.
Let's see here. I'm looking over through some of these. I want to put the CJ Stroud interception prop on there. We're gonna go for it, bro.
Think so? He doesn't throw very many.
Nobody knows that better than me, Steps.
All right. Stroud interception.
Y'all want to bet him today not to throw one. I'm betting him to throw one. Y'all are probably safe not.
All right.
I did chase this for 2 months last year and finally got it.
Dude, if we can get props on My book is terrible at it. But if we can get props, I don't know if Prize Picks or whatever on a couple of the Ravens defensive linemen to get a sack or whatever, because this Texans offensive line is one of the worst offensive lines in the league. And Stroud gets I think this offensive line allows the second most pressure on their quarterback in the league. I don't know. I'd be looking at Baltimore here to get some sacks today, get pressure on Stroud.
Ooh, I like. Man, we got some options too.
Yeah,
You
hold on.
go with Kyle Benoit.
Yeah,
Or,
I was looking at. He was like, there was one I saw that was like plus 130, and there was one that was like plus 170.
Kyle Benoit is plus 125. Odafe
Yeah.
Uwe is plus 150.
Bro,
Yes,
yes, those
if
two
you
are the
think
ones I
they're
was looking
gonna
at.
If you think they're going to blitz Roquan, Roquan's plus 400.
No, they probably.
I don't like
aren't.
that either.
I
They
like
drop
the
the coverage too much.
Banoy and Owe. If you bet both of those and one hits, you made money.
Man, look at that. Hit that. Check that chat, man. What is?
Shout out, AJ.
Hey,
Look
Merry
at
Christmas,
that guy,
AJ.
man. You
Merry
really
Christmas,
MVP,
AJ.
sir. We appreciate you, man. Hope you
Hey,
have a very
that is a veteran move. You gift
that man
it,
knows. He knows what
and
it
you
takes.
you gift yourself a membership. That is a veteran move.
He knows what it takes right there, bro. That dude, he quit school because they got recess, man. He don't play.
That's right. That's right. Degenerate. Shout out AJ. Let's go, boys. Merry Christmas to you all and your families. Chiefs and Texans, my picks tonight, and along with all the TD props. Let's fucking go. Dude,
Man.
he likes the Texans. Okay.
Let's go, man.
Let's go. Wall Street 1975. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry
I don't
Christmas.
know what I'm doing.
We appreciate you, AJ, man. Merry Christmas to you and yours, buddy. Hope you have a good day.
You said he quit school because they have recess and he don't play.
He don't
That
play,
was
man.
so
He quit.
smooth. That was hilarious.
He don't play, man. Quit school because
He
they got
don't play.
recess.
I'm gonna make a hat that said he don't play.
That's right. That's right. Facts. Science.
Oh man, everyone's getting the gifted subbies. Let's go.
We love that too. Let's go.
What was I gonna look up? I was gonna pull up see if my book finally has these props up for it.
You want to do a wheel?
You will spin it. Here.
Right.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You go back. All right. Cricket, let me know when you're ready.
You're okay. You're gonna have to give me a minute here. It's making me hold for so no, I'm not a robot.
I can do it then. I'll do it.
I wish you would. It'd be wonderful.
Wall Street 1975 says that was a funny line. Never heard that before. Me neither. That was a good one. And by the way, welcome in Wall Street 1975. I don't think I've seen you here before. Right. Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
I added a touch to the wheel this week, so you'll see here in a second. We'll know who actually put the play. All right.
Oh, look at that.
No. That's supposed to be under.
All right. We'll do it under.
Yeah, that one's supposed to be under. Derrick Henry was supposed to be the over.
By the way, this is the most professional sports show on the internet. Most professional on the internet.
Ooh, I love this one.
I don't know that we can do those, can we?
Yeah, it's actually at 0.25.
Where are they?
I have them on mine.
Steps. Maybe I should get out of the NBA.
Yeah, that might not work for you. All right, last one here. All right, it's low key. Worthy over receptions.
You are putting these in, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Man,
all right,
let's go. So what's happened to DeAndre Hopkins? He had that like one good game. I thought they were about to go on a tear. That guy was about to be the difference maker for them. And has he caught a pass since?
Who?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Jesus, what is going on?
What are you doing there?
How do you like that over last night? Never a doubt.
Never a doubt, bro.
Granny's team. I almost bet on Granny's team, and I looked at it. I'm like, all the money's coming the other way.
What would have been the final that one? I know they were no T. What was
41-39?
What was it?
41-39. South 401 and 5 overtimes.
I knew. See, here's the thing, man. When it got to overtime, I was over, or when it got to the third overtime, excuse me, because I had the Granny effect -3.5. And I realized we could only win by 2 at that point. So I was done. I was done with it.
I had over, what was it, 64.5, I think it was, or something like that. I don't know what it was. It went over, though. Never a doubt.
Let's go. You
right.
you had the Bulls, didn't you, Steps?
No.
Oh, you took South Florida last night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about NBA Bulls.
No, man, we don't talk about that shit, Steps.
All right. I got that one locked in. We're going to go with the next
Did
one.
you see how this? Hold on, real quick. Did you see how this went to overtime?
No.
This kick right here, 27-24. This is where I last saw the game. Like a few minutes left, 27-24. Like, man, we're not going to get there. And then
The kick is up. It's got the leg.
going in there.
Damn.
God, why didn't you completely pile on South Florida money line right then?
That's how Granny's team lost.
Man, Granny's team had a good year though.
Oh yeah,
man.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't make the college football playoff, what better consolation could you have than the Hawaii Bowl?
Right.
know,
Just
right?
like on Christmas Eve, but
I just couldn't bet South Florida because I was like, man, that is probably the furthest trip you can make in college football is flying from Florida to Hawaii.
yeah.
I actually tried to. I double dipped on this one because I wound up. I lost twice, but I had bet San Jose State minus 3.5 the other day when I put my picks in, and I kind of had a weird feeling, so I just flipped it around and alt lined South Florida minus 3 on the other side. Loser. That's what you get for being greedy, Cricket.
That's what you
All right,
get
here we
trying
go.
to be.
All
I
right.
like that one. He's due.
Pacheco, anytime touchdown, and that is a demon, and that is Patriots pick.
I wish.
Oh goodness,
Let's go.
they made it.
Let's go.
Hey, do you guys like how Patrick Mahomes hasn't ran a touchdown in like 2 years, and then the time that he's supposed to have a bum ankle, he runs an 18 yards for the first touchdown of the game last week?
Maybe he'll do it again this week.
What are we doing?
And cricket.
You boys are welcome.
Buku says 4,680 miles. South Florida money line was never a doubt.
This is a 10-1 right here.
I like it.
Pacheco touchdown, Stroud interception, Andrews touchdown.
So we're gonna put what, $140 on it, Steps?
No, $10 to win 100.
I just wanted to hear your frugalness come out. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right.
Will would be sending me more money to put on it. Like he'd just be like, "Here, man, just put 300 on this one."
Yes, yes, I would.
You guys want to do one more?
Hold on. Before we do that, I got to tell you about something.
All right.
I got to tell you about True Social, where all the truth is this Merry Christmas. If you're looking for a great place online for news, discussion, and entertainment, then check out True Social, Donald Trump's social media website. You'll get breaking news, stories, and commentary from top media figures. If you want to see Trump's legendary True Social posts, then get on True Social today. Join a growing community of patriots on a free speech platform designed to avoid censorship and cancellation by big tech. Make your voice heard. Join the movement. Join True Social. And while you're there, go give us a follow at Game On Show. Give us a follow there on Truth at Game On Show. Go check it out. Join Truth Social.
Booyah.
Booyah. Okay,
All right. So this last one, do we want to add? We still have a free square with the 1 point for Jokic. Do you want to do that on a separate one, or do you want to add it to this one we're doing here?
do it.
All right. Let me
I
put
don't
it.
know why you asked me. You know what the answer is going to be.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to do like a separate one with, because you know you got to use those to your advantage because it's a free square. All right, Mixon over receiving yards. That's my
Ooh, I love that one.
play there. And Cricket with the Henry over 88.5 rushing yards.
Bro, I like how you labeled them so we know who's
Yeah.
who's.
Yeah. So then we know who to blame.
Constantly involving them here. That's probably the most successful on-time now.
This, I don't know why that didn't get removed, but we already had that one. All
That's
right,
not allowed. Oh, it's from Blue. I'll allow it.
Blue.
I'll allow it.
All right, fellas, there it is.
There it is. Some quick news. Mike Vrabel is rumored to be a target for the Jets and the Raiders job. I would take the Raiders job over the Jets. The Jets is a mess of an organization. I know the Raiders aren't anything great, but at least you have zero
And
expectations.
if you got to pick between Vegas and New York,
And you get to hang out with Tom.
Oh, I'm saying, yeah, take me to the desert.
Dude, check this out. That pizza story that we're talking about yesterday, right? With Portnoy.
Yep.
So let's see. He now has a 7.9 pizza score. Huge crowd showed up on Christmas Eve to buy pizza, and someone did a GoFundMe for them to raise $5,000. It's at $95,000. I love people.
That's
People
crazy.
are so good at rallying around helping small
And that dude
businesses.
right there, man, was killing. He was so excited, man. He was in the spirit, had his hat on, doing the damn thing. They've been working hard at that place. Been around a long time, man. This is awesome.
And it can't be said enough, but shout out to Dave Portnoy for even getting this thing started and even doing it. You know what I mean?
And it's not just this business, man. This man does this for businesses all across the country.
Yep.
We love that.
Beardo's Batman.
Hey, Will, at some point today before noon, send me this is your last chance at the Christmas million. I need your highest multiplier parlay again.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna get another cup of coffee at me. Well, I'll dial something up. The NFL needs to expand to a 32 team.
I just saw that and I agree 100%.
How insane would that be?
That'd be cool. They should just do it one time.
They should do it to where it starts like this week on Christmas. Christmas week is when the playoff starts.
If you do it in any sport, it should be the NFL because no sport has bigger upsets than the NFL.
That would have been a good idea for COVID.
Ooh, here's another reason to fade the Bucks this week. So I've been watching what the quarterbacks and what players are getting their offensive linemen. Baker Mayfield got his offensive lineman something, but it's not going to come in time. The DHS or whatever, not DHS.
I was like, video. He got him a bunch of VCR.
Oh,
damn!
No.
I figured he appreciated more.
What's the shipping company?
DHL.
Or yeah, that one. He goes, I'm not happy with them because apparently the stuff was supposed to be here and they're not. So just saying, not a good look.
I bet you a DHL truck shows up at the stadium today, bruh.
Yeah. Did you see? So, Crick, we talked about this story when we got off of here. Did you see what happened? There's more news on Travis Hunter's girlfriend. This is from 3 years ago when they were dating. She was sleeping at another man's house. There's a video of her getting out of bed, making food at his place.
Her cleaning up, like he's telling her to do stuff, and he's videotaping it.
This is when she's dating Travis Hunter.
Dude, she's weak, dude. He needs to get rid of her.
You better get rid. I'm telling you, hit the road, Jack. Kick rocks. Like, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna work out for you, Travis. It's gonna be all right, man. That young love, something you might have a little heartbreak for a little bit, but no, you gotta be done with this.
Look at these, dude. Josh Jacobs got this for the Green Bay offensive line.
Dude, offensive linemen probably have the sweetest Christmas.
Did you see where Russell Wilson got his offensive lineman? One of the things that they got him was he got him like these custom Jordans, all these other things. It was at 10. Each one got a $10,000 gift card to Airbnb. Why?
Yeah, that's weird,
bro. There's some pretty dope Airbnbs out there.
I know, but why do they need a 10,000? I mean, he probably has a sponsorship with them. It's why they got it. But
some of these that probably cover like a week.
I don't know, man.
Some of them Airbnbs are ridiculous, bro. To make it just $10 gift card, anything, I ain't gonna bitch about it.
It was a weird gift.
That is a weird gift, but still pretty cool. I mean, you probably have a pretty good trip.
Hey, shout out over on True Social. That ad worked because we just got 3 new people following us. Shout out.
Let's go. Yeah,
that's where the truth is.
Travis Hunter needed a damn. I'll tell her to go on somewhere.
So we got all our lineups in and everything like that, and I'll send you a crazy one today, Steps. God, I'm going to cook something up. I'm going to cook something up good. Well, boys, this is a good show. Shout out to everyone over there, over watching, hanging out with us. Hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow. I got the next 5 days off. I'm so excited.
Let's go, man. We're gonna put some good shows in here.
Yep. You guys have a great day. Eat some good food. I had a punt on the brisket, but I'm gonna make tri-tip later.
That's right. Merry Christmas to you, fine folks, man. Y'all have a safe day out there.
Yep. Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the day. Hang out with your family. Watch some good football. And there's some good shows and stuff coming out. Oh, Squid Game 2 comes out tomorrow. I'm excited for that.
There's some good basketball on too in prime time.
If I'm going to watch Squid Game, can we work on getting the lips and the way they talk? Can we get that lined up? Because I can't watch shows where somebody says something, they'll be like, hey.
Dude, I like watching it with the subtitles.
I can't stand it. I
hate it, dude.
to him.
Do you guys ever watch Ip Man? No. That is the most badass martial arts movie. There's 4 movies of them. The best one. You guys would hate it though, because it's in like Chinese the whole time.
That's why I can't watch Shogun. I don't want to have to sit and read the whole time. I'm watching a show. If I want to read, I'd read a book.
We're gonna watch Ip Man together one of these days. By the way, Steps, we're gonna do this new thing over on Locals this next year. Have you ever seen the League?
Mm-mm. Heard of it.
So
the fantasy football thing. Oh my god,
the show, right?
Funny. Yeah, it's a show. They're short episodes. I think they're like 22 to 25 minutes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna watch it together over on. It would be a Locals exclusive. So we'll fire it up because we can only go live for 30 minutes, so it works out perfect. We'll go live, start the show, and we'll just watch episodes together.
Okay.
Because I was like, Crick has never seen it, so you're invited to that.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like I really don't understand all this copyright stuff.
You technically can't, but but you can. I mean, hell, Beardo did that over on the Geeks and Gamers one.
Or watch out, that UFC guy will come fight you, man.
Yeah,
that one you yelled at for streaming UFCs.
Well, he's got to be a paid member to even know what's happening.
Okay.
It's only going to be streamed directly into Locals.
I didn't catch the paid member part.
Yeah, we're going to do it for supporters only.
Okay.
Yeah. Beardo did it with the freaking Tyson Fury fight the other day.
That's bold.
Which I think it's fine if you got a small group of people, because like the same thing as people came over and watched it at your house. You know what I mean? Either way, we're going to do that. It's going to be fun, and it's a hilarious show. It'd be funny if it was still going on because it'd be more updated, like relevant news today. But I mean, they got to it first started back when the Ray Rice stuff was going on. So you got Ray Rice jokes in there.
High school, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When the Deflategate and the Goodell stuff and whatnot. Oh god, it's so funny, dude. It's so funny. Good show. So we're gonna be doing that. Just give something a little extra to the members over there, and the fact that Cricket hadn't seen it. But one of the other things we should do is we should watch some of that Ip Man, because it is my favorite martial arts. One of my favorite shows, or one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay. I bet. We make that happen.
Blue knows he'll always feel like learning karate after watching those movies. Me too. I wanted to get one of those dummies in practice. Oh god.
I love the way you're in practice. I like get them karate chop. Like, yeah, sucky. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyways, Ip Man was the guy that trained Bruce Lee, by the way. It's based off a real guy.
I thought Bruce Lee was trained by God.
Yeah. God's name's Ip Man.
Oh, shit. Okay. Now I understand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a good Merry Christmas. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 4:38. Oh, probably 5 tomorrow. Well, you'll see. Anyways, but until then,
good luck.
Good gambling.
And game on.